let it not be said that I don't admit when I was wrong. I was wrong. UK is not worth saving. It's not your country anymore. Guys, welcome to the channel. And if you don't know what I'm talking about and you haven't seen the rioting, well, this is the peaceful anti-rioters, the anti-far right, if we will. This is interesting. Check
we
this
have no
out.
weapon. We have police and government to protect us. And we are shouting peace.
So they patrol the streets armed, policing themselves, and they shout, yeah, peace and Allah Akbar, and they beat up white people. But hey, they do it for all the right reasons.
In Birmingham on Monday, Muslims did take matters into their own hands. Some carried weapons amid rumours the far right were coming.
Oh,
the police.
It's the far right, so it's okay. So if you want to walk around Britain with a machete, with a samurai sword, or any weapon of your choosing, as long as you're doing it for the right reason, meaning protecting Islam and against those evil far right patriot, yeah, that is okay. That's fine. Don't worry.
Police now under pressure to explain why they didn't do anything to stop people who were clearly armed. A group then went on to attack a man at a pub, punching and kicking him.
Oh, but he was attacking a white person. You see what I mean? That's not worth saving. There's nothing to save here. All you're gonna save is their country. Guys, I'm sorry. It's their country now. It's not yours. You don't believe me? Check this out.
I'm PC Paul. I've been a police officer here for 16 years. And in January I reverted to Islam. Alhamdulillah, I'm very happy. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you?
Yeah, I'm glad. No, it's not that they just self-police. It's them now. And if it's not directly them, the ones that have converted to them, they are showing where their loyalty lies. You think this guy has any kind of loyalty towards you? No. It's for the, what is it that they call them? The Asians. These Asians that you see here. Yeah, these are all Japanese anime fans, right? Yeah, they all work on video games industries, right? It's not a bunch of Muslims from Middle East and Africa. No. It's all Asians, yeah, Japanese people. Yeah, that's what you have here. Okay. But you know why this is not worth saving? Because of stuff like this.
A few weeks back, there was a big riot in Leeds. And controversially, the police basically, after this riot erupted, it's believed to have been caused when the police accompanied social workers to a home, a house that we think was inhabited by Roma gypsies, where, according to the social workers, children were being abused, mistreated, and they wanted to get the kids out. And
these usually happen when someone from school, they see a kid that is dirty, that is very thin, that's not. There's been horrible stories. I have no problem with this, by the way. If a school teacher, the principal, someone noticed a kid is bruised, cries, explains what's happening, but even when you see them like very dirty with clothes that are not in condition anymore, someone should look after the welfare of that child. You see how this is not all black and white? You see how, yes, the government should look after a child that's being neglected and abused. I have no problem with that. I do have a problem with the government telling me that I have to brainwash my child, or them doing it for me, into converting them to their ideology. But looking after a child that is obviously being abused, neglected, and so on, that is the job they're supposed to do. But what happens when they do the job they're supposed to do? Well, they're not happy. They riot and they burn the shit around them down.
The police accompanied the social workers to make sure that process happened peacefully. The local community looked at this and decided it was a case of police horrific harassment or something, and the entire area of Hare Hills erupted.
And they burn everything down. Now, who is it that they arrested? That they arrest all of these Asians, all of these Japanese video game programmer workers that you see here? No. They arrest the white lady. The white lady that brought a couple lollipops to the cops.
Of my own surroundings, and that's not good with me. I like to, and why are you doing this to me? And I start to shout, why are you arresting me and not them? Why are you arresting me?
Lady, you're not supposed to say that out loud. That is very racist. You're going down. You're going on cuffs to the police department and spending the night naked. Yeah, that's what they did. This woman, just because she dared ask what's going on here and why are you telling me to go out? Basically, she was told to go away. And she was like, hey, why are you telling me to go away? I'm not everyone here that burned down my community. Well, you're going in cuffs now, lady.
Said, the man on my right, if you don't go home, we're going to have to arrest you. And you can hear me say, well, you're going to have to arrest me then. So they're starting to grab hold of my arms. And I said, you don't need to manhandle me.
She was warned, right? If you don't go away, they have no authority to tell a neighbor to go away. She's not committing any crime, unlike all of the thousands around her burning shit down. She's just being ordered to go away. And when she dares say, why are you telling me to go away and you're not telling everyone here to go away or stop burning and arsoning and rioting and looting? You're telling me to go away because you don't like me and you're not telling them? Well, then you're going down, lady. How dare you speak against the authority?
I'm armed with 2 ice lollies. I'm not a threat to you. But how can I be a threat to you? There's no need for this. And then I also said many, many times, don't do this. Don't do this because you're giving them what they want. You're giving them what they want. Please don't do this. And then I'm now getting incensed because they're all shouting at me and I'm swearing, which I'm absolutely appalled.
Yes, lady. I mean, yes, they gave them what they wanted. They wanted a white lady arrested, the white British lady arrested, while they laugh at how they're burning down your entire country. I mean, these people are naive. This woman, I mean, bless her, but she's naive. She does not understand what's happening to her country. Your country is gone, ma'am. There's nothing there left for you. Get the hell out of there while you still can, while you still have your life, because that is still very much a matter of luck as things stand right now.
My language, because I'm incensed. I'm absolutely incensed by them because I don't know what I've lost control that I've never seen before. So the bunch of people that committed crimes that I've never seen before. So I've got handcuffs behind my back then. What's
yep,
this?
That's happened when you're arrested, lady. That happens when you get arrested. I mean, the officer told you, go home. So you didn't go home and you told him, well, you have to arrest me. But he did not have the right to arrest this woman. Even though she said, well, you have to arrest me. She didn't commit any crime, right? What did she commit? Being white in Britain? That's apparently a crime now? Fucking yes, it is. You'll get your ass arrested for not obeying the law and telling you to get out of there and not witness the madness of these Asian video game programmers, Japanese people, all of them, right?
Racial hatred. Also, I've been told that I'm being arrested for my own safety. So which one is this? I'm still not too sure which one it is. He stopped the police wagon and he opened the back and he said, we need to have a chat. And I said, you take these cuffs off me and speak to me like a human being rather than a common criminal, then we can have a chat because I'm not a threat to you as I'm sitting here like this. And he went, fine, and just slammed the door. Handcuffs, they'll tell him to be here. What? Because, like I said, they haven't come for a picnic. I couldn't figure out why I was there. It is in the cell. It's like a very thin mattress and a toilet.
They had her all night in jail. They threw her in jail. I mean, all of the rioters went home. All of the arsonists, all of the criminals, all of the illegal immigrants, all of these people, they all went home. And the white lady that was never arrested before in her life, she was thrown in jail for being white.
And the man who was so sweet, this policeman, he said, the thing is, we've got to charge you with something. So we're going to charge you with the minimum. The way he kept saying, turning around at the traffic lights, and he kept saying, are you okay? I just couldn't speak. Just kept nodding and looking out at the window. Just couldn't speak. The man who was so sweet, this policeman, he said, the thing is, we've got to charge you with something. So we're going to charge you with the minimum. I said, charge me with what? I don't even know what I'm supposed to have done. We've got to charge you with something because we've made an arrest. And an offence has been committed. I was thinking, what offence? I really don't know what offence there was. I don't know what I was charged with. I really don't. I just know it's obviously something to do with race because...
A race crime, lady. You're white. That's your crime. But I love probably what he was told. We arrested you. Now we have to put a crime on you. Of course. I mean, and she's so naive. She's never been arrested. You see her crying. And she's crying because she's not a hardened criminal. She's never been arrested before. Why would she be arrested? She's not a criminal like all of the thugs and all the scum. But they have to put something on her. Well, and if you think that's not bad enough, then check this out.
Okay. So,
What do you mean I can't have any alcohol?
okay, well, I'll tell you. Okay.
The UK government is now sending police to arrest those that comment about migration on social media. Oh, nice. So it's a fascist state now.
So,
What do you mean I can't have any alcohol?
okay, well, I'll tell you. Okay, the time's 20 to 3, 14:40. I'm arresting you on suspicion of improper use of the electronic communications network. I'm just
What?
127 of the Communications Act, okay? So you do not have to say that it may harm your defence if you don't mention one question, something which you later are in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand that?
So I'm actually being
You're
arrested?
going to be arrested.
You're being arrested for improper use of the communication network. Basically, you're being arrested for commenting things we don't approve of on fucking social media.
Okay?
Right,
So you
and...
got to the police station.
Right.
Okay, this is in relation to some comments that you've made on a Facebook page. Okay?
Oh, really? Oh, it's a Facebook crime, is it?
Okay.
Yes, it's a Facebook crime. You commented things that they didn't like, so they're arresting you. It is fucking crazy. Not the first time. This is happening daily now. This is not a free country anymore. You're living in a fucking tyrannic socialist mess of a government. That's not freedom. You're not free. You're not free to have any of these things that you see here. You're not free to carry even a pocket knife, for crying out loud. If it locks, if it has more of a 3-inch blade, no. You don't have the right to have pepper spray. You don't have the right to have anything to defend yourself unless you are self-policing. If you're one of the self-policing agents that decides that some people need to be beaten up, then you can cover your face, walk around with a fucking sword or machete or whatever you feel like. I mean, you determine yourself what kind of punishment white people need to have. Guys, it's fucking gone. Your country is gone. It does not exist anymore. When this happens, you don't have a country anymore. I'm sorry. It is not there. You're getting arrested for comments crime. Get the fuck out of there. Find yourself some freedom. That you're living in a tyrannic state. It's a dystopian shithole of a place where no free person should ever be living in. If you expect to live in freedom, get the hell out of there. Guys, prepare while you still can. I believe you can still get yourself something to defend yourself. That's going to be all on you. You make those decisions. I can only tell you how to prepare. For that, you have the channel. For that, I strongly recommend Street Survival Skills and Surviving the Economic Collapse, my books that are available in Amazon in the links below. These two will give you the knowledge and the tools. But I have to be completely honest, guys. This is very important, but making it super short. If you don't want to buy anything, let me make it super short. At the end of the day, the conclusion in both these books, you know what it is? And this is something I've talked with other people from the community, from the prepper survival community. I know, guys like Selko from Serbia and other people, talking with people that have gone through similar situations. When it gets that bad, it never got this bad in Argentina. We had crime. We were not getting arrested by the government for commenting online. This is another level of fucked up. I'd rather live in Argentina than live in UK. With this level of freedom, I'd rather live free in a place where, as messed up and as bad as it is, I would never have to put up with that bitch telling me that I'm being arrested for commenting things that are not approved by the government. What the fuck is that? What kind of country are you living in? It is shameful. Honestly, how can you live like that? How can you live? How can you live knowing that you don't have the right to express yourself in the most harmless, innocent manner? This poor woman here, this poor British woman abused by her own government, this is what I'm talking about. This motherfucker here, this is what I'm talking about. And you know why I can say what I'm saying? Because I'm not fucking living there. That's why I have the freedom to say whatever the hell I want. If I was there, I would be worried about getting on. You see the YouTubers with an English accent, they're not talking about this from there. You're fucking hell sure they're not. Because if not, they would be arrested. These people are the problem. These people are why these now control your country. You don't have freedom anymore. You don't have a country anymore. I'm sorry. I truly am. Because I lived there. I lived there for a while. And I had great neighbors. Not these people. No, that's not the kind of community I want to surround myself with. No. I was with locals. You know, being a foreigner. But, you know, being more open-minded about how when I'm in someone else's country, I need to respect the culture, the value, which happen to be very similar to mine, even though I speak another language. Yes, sure, I'm fluent in English, that's fine, but at the essence, the core values of the Christian mentality from the Western society, the evil white patriarchy, it's kind of on the same level. You don't do this. You don't behave like a fucking animal on the street, beating up on a white guy because he happens to be white or whatever color his skin is. You don't go attacking little girls like a beast. You don't behave like that. That is the Asian culture that they want to impose, and they have successfully imposed in your country. Guys, find yourself somewhere safe to live in. Find yourself somewhere where you can be free. Life is too short for this shit. If these guys want to do this, let them have it. Yeah, some of them will be like this guy here. Some of them will be like this poor woman. Life is just not this. This is not life. Being afraid of commenting online about immigration, no, thank you, but no. And I don't see this changing anytime soon. I don't want to have to be there when this all goes blowing up around you. Let them deal with this. They wanted this. They wanted to live like this. They conquered and they accepted and they turn it all into this. Let them deal with that pile of crap, not you. See you next time. Take care.